ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Cold Gryts Podcast, where we take the takes are hot, sports debates, and get no free pass. I'm your host, Coach JT, with my usual suspect, Coach Mac, in the building, and my boy Mo Leezy in the building.
Yo,
So
yeah,
you know how it goes. Bring your feelings, just bring your takes. Let's get it going. So how y'all boys been doing, man? Sorry about last week, bro. Had to take care of some work business, bro.
Nah, it's all good. Everybody understand. You know me.
Yeah.
With all this coaching, man, it take up all your time. So, you know,
yeah, I'm cooling though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Joe, you say you coaching and shit. When the first game, right? It's coming up, ain't
tomorrow,
it? Ooh,
Tomorrow night.
shit.
uh,
All right.
All right.
we're
Got
gonna
the
have
team
dinner.
together.
Yeah, we ready to go.
Okay. Okay. All right, man. We
Okay.
wish you well tomorrow, man. Congratulations.
I
So
know that with the heat index, last this whole week it's been rough on everybody in terms of being able to get out there and get reps in, but ready.
I see a lot of schools having late games. I seen a school around here. They had a game like at 10:30 at night one day.
Yeah, the heat index, man, it's just been, you know,
Crazy, boy. Especially like the last few years of a lot of kids not dehydrated and passing out and stuff. You know what I'm saying, like that.
yeah. So everybody trying to avoid it best you can. Some teams already went to 5 a.m. practices as opposed to practicing out of school.
But they
So
made
of
it
course you
job.
find different ways to be
Clock
creative
in
about
at 5 a.m. It's
it. Yeah, 5 a.m. Man.
Yeah,
You can avoid the heat though.
yeah, yeah. My bad, dog. You know what I'm saying? Over this bit eating like a motherfucker.
oh, you
Yeah,
straight. You straight.
Good.
You had Chinese.
yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Sweet and sour chicken on y'all niggas, nigga. Fuck y'all
Yeah,
niggas.
what's up, bro? That's what's up. I ain't gonna hate.
Yeah, fuck y'all niggas, dog. What's up? What's happening though, man? What the
I've been
fuck?
watching any preseason games.
Jacksonville? Yeah.
I
Yeah, we
I
play y'all
haven't,
tomorrow,
man.
right?
Say it again.
I think we play y'all tomorrow.
Ah, yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I think I told you too. I ain't gonna lie. We won that game because we got a good kicker, man. Shout out to Cam Little.
Oh, you
We
talking about
don't
last
win. Yeah, we need a lot of work. Third string, we look bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We won, but we look bad.
But it's just the reserves, man. You half of the time they calling plays that they probably never gonna call in a real game. They just want
Mm,
to see if it
Hey,
works. It's
hey
like
Jeff.
throwing seeing something stick on the wall. That's it.
Hey Jeff. Our quarterback got sacked 4 times. that
That's your
nigga
offensive
threw
line there.
he threw 2 interceptions. That nigga Bradley, he done, bro. We look bad, bro.
Well, that's
But
your
we
reserve.
won. Man,
Where you get it. I think the starters play this week. I think some of your starters are gonna play this week. So
not
you get
against the Panthers. We don't need to go in there against the Panthers.
so, yes, you do.
Not no
That's
disrespect, respectfully.
that's a up and
Hey,
coming top 10 defense. Y'all got to go up against.
hey, Jeff, stop playing, man. But
Serious, bro.
all right, on paper, but what I'm saying,
Right,
it's
right,
all good
right. On paper,
on
and
paper.
everybody stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Y'all
key.
might beat us though, because like I'm saying, I'm not surprised if y'all do, because we don't look good. Secondary, none of that. We don't look good.
So, yeah. Well, besides preseason, we had some things going on in college football. AP poll came out.
mm-hmm.
AP poll came out the other day. A little different from the coaches poll. I mean, well, USA Today poll. Um, a little
Hmm.
different. You know what I'm saying? So, how y'all feel about the rankings, and do y'all feel like I know Joe had me and Joe had this conversation several times before about how early they rank these teams versus before they actually play games. You know what I'm saying? And we basically grading them off potential. You know what I'm saying? Versus the actual work that they gonna put in on the field and stuff like that. So like that, and we end up finding out week 8 that this team ain't even ranked anymore, or this team ain't even as good as they say they are. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't finish well. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I mean, so how y'all feel about just the early rankings and everything? Like that? Do y'all feel like it's a good thing, or is it gonna accomplish anything? Is it making things better?
Nah, it's just like you said. It's just like you said before you finished the question. You know what I mean? Just like that. It ain't. We don't know yet. It's been a few games.
Yeah.
It's
I
pointless.
think they do it more so for for TV, for TV ratings, so they can say the number one player playing whoever early in the season. We don't know what these teams look like yet. Get a little time to breathe, you know what I mean? But I understand in terms of folks got they got to sell commercials and other places got to hype some stuff up to make some sales. So it's all it's about.
Yeah, it's point. It is what it is. Just to Oh, hey, guess what? The only team that did good so far in this preseason, I ain't gonna lie to you, the Cardinals look good. I don't know if y'all feel like that, but the Cardinals was the best team I done seen play so far.
But they've
Appreciate
been one of the youngest teams majority of the last few years. So you
You
know,
don't think so, Joe?
preseason, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Preseason
it's
is like so
preseason
far.
work, but at the same time, I don't. I think when it comes crunch time, when the lights come on, then we gonna be singing a different song. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'm just saying for
especially with that
what's
division
been.
being how that is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for what we've been privy to right now,
Yeah.
that's what the Cardinals look the best right now to me.
I'll agree with that, but I don't really get hyped. I agree.
With the AP poll being what it is, and Alabama being where they're ranked at right now, do you feel like a one loss Alabama has the opportunity to like compete for the national championship?
I mean,
Starting
I
off,
don't know if they got the ability to compete. I know they'll make the playoffs. Any SEC team with one loss can make the playoff. Now ability to compete, that's something separate entirely to me. Not everybody has a roster built to make a playoff run.
mhm.
And right now with Alabama and how soft the program has turned since Nick left, I don't know if they just ready culturally.
Mm.
What's going on, Randy Moore? Appreciate you watching, bro.
That's my boy Ray from Detroit right there. You know what I mean? But nah, man, I'm not really even paying attention to Alabama. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm finna listen to y'all talk about these niggas right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I
I mean,
ain't paying them boys
SEC
no
teams
attention.
being where they're ranked at and everything, and especially with majority of the schedules that um are out there right now. You know what I'm saying? That what they got to go up to against, especially in the beginning of the season. Of
Yeah.
you know, we know it's gonna be a lot of money made from these games, but at the same time, it's like you got what Ohio State and Texas. They got to play what second game of the season this year.
Mm-hmm.
So and we're hoping with the pieces that Texas brought in that we're gonna get a different game than we got last season. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully more scoring, more you know, more Archie. Put it that way. That's what they
I
hope.
was just finna say the way they got him playing on this motherfucking on this game, he better be right. Yeah. The way they got him playing on this goddamn college 27, nigga, he better be just like that too.
What his rating is on that?
I don't know, but man, it's hard to stop that nigga. When
89,
somebody know what they doing,
Yeah.
like an
it's hard
89.
to stop. But
But they got him. They got him elite. They got him like playing elite on that for real.
for real,
If you're a good player, and you can play with a pocket passer.
I'm telling you.
You'll fuck a motherfucker up with RG.
And they'll let you haul ass with him. You can
Yeah,
haul
and he
ass
got
with him for about 15. Good
and
15, my nigga. You be mad as a motherfucker at them niggas, bro. Yeah,
yeah,
for real.
it's straight for real.
Yeah, but fuck
So our
Archie. Fuck. Yeah,
preseason
go ahead.
rankings helping college football or creating an unnecessary hype?
Say that again.
Is the preseason polls is
Mm-hmm.
it helping college football or just creating an unnecessary hype? Because we just said that it's too early.
No. Don't the season start the 29th this month, right?
Next week.
Nah, bro, they doing just right. I like it. I like it.
I mean, it's a product like anything else, so you can't blame them for trying to hype it. It is unnecessary, but they selling the product. They gotta hype it. They doing their job.
Because
I
it's
like
more of because you really more selling up more for the excitement of the games
Mm-hmm.
of what team who gonna be playing who matching up against who's on what side of the ball playing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we got into this NIL situation. You know what I'm saying?
It's out of control.
Right. Especially when players walking into coaches' rooms telling you, "Hey, you need to pay me more money if you want me to stay."
It's out of control.
Controlling everything.
if I'm making a difference and they paying money, I feel like that too. I feel like that at a regular job. I real shit. I walk in my motherfucking man. Hey, look, bro, y'all see me, man. Stop playing with me, dog.
Hey, can't
Yeah,
be mad at that. Mad at that.
yeah.
Some jobs are full, and some jobs will look at you and be like, "All right, see you tomorrow."
It,
Nah, you
it,
good. You ain't got to come back.
Yeah, I think it.
I mean, yeah, it worth a try though. If you feel like you know your worth, that's why you got to know your worth. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Period. My bad, Joe. What you say? What you say, my boy?
Nah, I feel it. If you feel like that's what you're worth, that's what you're worth. But it's tough because you're dealing with young people, no guidelines, um, and a lot of these agents are the ones who are really taking advantage of it because, say, in the NFL, where the agents only get about 3 to 5%, with this NIL, the agents getting 20-25%. That's the problem I have with it.
Oh, they ain't them not getting all the money like they supposed to get.
Yeah, the agent take quarter of that.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what you're getting into. That's why you can negotiate with your agent too.
You can.
Yeah.
But they reaching out to the kids when they're young.
Trying to catch them early so they can already have know
Have
how
them
to
locked in.
sell them and stuff like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I won't be surprised that some of these agents are used to work for like reality TV shows because they actually
Mhm.
do stuff like that. They go out and find people to, you know, how to present them and show them and who they are and all the stuff like that. That's how they
Yeah.
find reality TV stars and stuff like that. So, well, speaking of NILs or formal NIL, let's put it that way with this one. Jalen Daniels. Jalen Daniels' attorney sent LSU a cease and desist over the school's continuous use of his name, image, and likeness for using the jersey number 5, which they promised to another player, which was DJ Pickett. Despite the center heavily of what Daniels' NIL agreement actually allowed, LSU should use this after he left. How y'all feel about Jalen Daniels versus LSU?
I feel like it's unnecessary. And to be honest with you, um, I do feel like his number should have already been retired. It hasn't been retired. Um, And his thought process was that it was going to be retired. He had been speaking and working with the university, and so he was under the impression there was opportunity to retire the jersey. Um, and with them working towards that and them not giving that jersey to anybody since he's left, I do feel as though the new coaching staff with Lane Kiffin should have reached out to him. With Brian Kelly refused to get a number out, felt like, out of respect. And that the kid's number would be retired. He refused to give out number 5. But LSU was, they lashing they wagon to Lane Kiffin and what he want to do. This same kid who came in last year, he was okay with wearing number 3 last year. So why was it so important he wear number 5 this year?
That's the thing I came to. That's the thought I came to when I found out. Because I said, dang, dude, didn't you wear like number 3 or something like that last year? Like, what was the problem? If you was promised a number, why you didn't get it your freshman year? You know what I'm saying? Why was it okay for me to wear number 3 this year? Or was it said, all right, this your freshman, you can wear number 3? You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't know your coach was going to get fired. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was promised to do well last season. Y'all had a great put together squad. You know what I'm saying? Last season. So,
Well, like y'all say, what's the reasoning behind the 5? Like, is it somebody's birthday? Is it monumental? Is he born on the 5th, or you know what I mean? Is he?
I thought your boy wore number 5. The Honey Badger.
Oh, he wore number 7.
7. Okay. That's my apologies. But I didn't feel like LSU owed Jalen Daniels for him to retire his number. He came there for a spec moment. He did 2 years. He lit him up. He did well. He won the Heisman, and that was it. He came there, did his thing. He didn't get them to a SEC champ. Well, he got them to an SEC championship. They got their ass whipped by Georgia. But but after that, he didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, they're using it, like he said, they're using the name, image, and likeness everywhere in the building. You know what I mean? And when they sending stuff out, materials out, his name is all on. So he's under the impression they got this working relationship, and then the fact that all any other previous Heisman winners they had, like Joe Burrow, they retired their numbers. So that's why he was under the impression that his number would be retired as well.
So they already retired Joe Burrow's number at LSU.
Look it up.
Come on, man. I don't know. I guess that's cool, man. But I guess that's cool.
I think it's more the coaching staff situation. I don't think it's as much the school as it is coaching staff. Where Lane Kiffin come,
I'm kind of pushing towards
I
that.
feel like I don't owe you that. You didn't play for me. I don't owe you that respect.
Yeah.
I didn't coach you. So I see it both ways, but I think they should retire the number though.
He get paid or he get the respect for it?
Joe Burrow number hasn't retired yet, but they don't use it though. They don't allow people to wear it.
Is the retirement for the respect or is the retirement for the retribution? Which one is for?
Respect.
You'll always be remembered, but at the same time, when people walk into that stadium, because they don't just retire your number, they also put your number and everything on the stadium. So
they don't have to retire your number for you to get the respect in there. They can just, niggas will know that if they fuck with that school and they know you, you know what I mean, type shit from that shit.
True that, but no, I want respect from that building.
Okay, I like that.
You put into it.
I get that. I get that.
You filled the house every Saturday. You felt the house. Absolutely. Everybody was coming to watch you.
That part.
Do you need your jersey retired, or do you need them just to say it, or just to put it up there, just let everybody know?
I don't know. No, I want to go through the whole official ceremony. I want a retirement. I want to be in the Ring of Honor.
Mm.
I want to be recognized for the contributions I make to this university.
That's real.
So with that said, most people feel like Jalen Daniels' mom is behind all this because
Yes,
of
she is. She's the one who kind of manages him. That's who his agent is. She's the one who really puts Jaden in the middle of training camp right now. I'm pretty sure he ain't think about none of this really. So it's got to be his team or her, allegedly. Yeah.
Yeah. See, well, when you say that, until he say something about it, it don't even really matter,
Yeah, I don't
right?
think
You know what I mean?
right now he's so busy with what he was doing. I imagine can't put too much time and thought into it. If he not, then
but
he
especially with the season
he
right
not
around the corner.
prioritizing his time, which with not the Redskins, but the Commanders. He locked
Right.
in on that.
He should be. It should be. So, so speaking on that, give me on that. I saw um a podcast that had several players, former players, and active players, fathers on it. Ball, Wade, I think Tatum, um, they all on the show, and they was talking about how like the NBA in the NFL, how they act towards fathers or towards not even just fathers, just families. Period. When it comes to the NFL, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, and everything. And now that a lot of moms, which you got Lamar Jackson, Jalen Daniels, um, this is someone else. I forgot the person's name, but it's a lot of moms that are being agents for their kids in
Uh-huh.
everything. But a lot of fathers are not being allowed to be even in rooms when it comes to meetings and stuff and things like that. So my question is, how do y'all feel about mothers having the freedoms and fathers being pushed out of
I think the
things?
mothers are speaking up and they're a little bit more aggressive about how they move. You know,
Yeah.
from what I've seen, it wasn't popular when Lamar chose to go his mother. They was calling him out, all calling him, but but Lamar. But he chose to stay strong in terms of what he was going to do, and she has proven to represent him excellently. But I think sometimes with the fathers, we feel. I think sometimes the fathers we feel like, well, this is his thing. I ain't gonna get in the middle and mess it up for him.
Right,
Um, and we'll try to move to the side, but I think sometimes that you talk to your kid. If your kid wants you and feel like you're the best person to represent them, stay in that position.
Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty much
yeah.
what
Being a
Joe
father,
said, dog. Yeah, pretty much what Joe said, but yeah, pretty much that. But you already know, mama gonna go way harder. Daddy, the nigga, you got to prove some shit to us. Hey, I got to see you want it type shit. You know what I mean? For you to goddamn blah blah blah. For me to show up and goddamn, daddy still kind of got that. You gonna fuck up, my nigga. You got to go on out here and fuck up on your own. You got to be a man. Mama there regardless, bro.
Mhm.
Like me, what I'm saying, with my career, my nigga, my mama. Yeah, be right there. I want mom there, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm
feel
saying?
you,
What's up?
feel you. Do y'all feel
Yeah.
like
I want dad there
like
too. I ain't gonna do that nigga like that. We on live. I ain't gonna do that.
so? But
Pop,
do y'all
pop.
even know that it was a hockey player and a soccer player that was one of the first ones that had their moms as agents?
I didn't know that.
As they what? Manager?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Man,
Actually,
you supposed to put money in your mama name. You supposed to put everything in your mom.
I want to say
Everything,
he was
bro.
goalie for the NHL. Kaveskin. If
Oh, I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
the name wrong, I apologize. Like, but he was a goalie, and his mom was his agent, and she negotiated the first no trade clause in his
Mm.
contract.
Hey, like they say, Jordan mama negotiated the Jordan deal, so.
Yeah. So a lot of moms been behind the vaccine for a long
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying? doing a lot of
Women
things.
naturally smarter than a man anyway, man. She know how to get her, especially her son. She gonna know how to get her motherfucking family some money. You know what I mean?
But it's a lot of female athlete moms that's actually representing them. I know Flache mom represents her.
I didn't know that.
Telling you, boy.
So yeah, I'm just trying to understand like the difference between, but then it's like you hear coaches saying stuff like when they recruited players back in the day, they didn't really have to deal with moms, but nowadays they got to deal with the fathers too. It's been like
Yeah.
harder.
Well, you saying giving more freedom to
Yeah, because a
you
lot of
said be
fathers
in the
ain't giving.
room.
Yeah, being in rooms like being their agents. A lot of fathers ain't allowed to do that stuff. Because even at the last time when before we even got to this point where they started announcing all these mothers and people being agents and representing their kids, um, LeBron
Yeah.
James' agent was getting backlash because he didn't. They claim he didn't have the right credentials or certain educational level to
Are
to
you
be a
saying they're turning down most athletes who have their father as
right.
their agents? They are?
Not agents. Fathers ain't even being agents, just being there.
Oh. Mhm.
Because even
That's
Dion even came out and said that it's the reason why he feel like Shador didn't get where he was because of him as the father, him being the father that he is. They feel like he was gonna come in and be more of an influence on him and everything like that.
Mhm.
But with mothers, I think it's more easier to you know they know what's what and they know what it is, but it's kind of easier to just slide things in sometimes. I feel like
Yeah, I'm about to say maybe it's easier to talk to them women, man. You know what I
right.
mean? Maybe it's easier to hey
Because you
look,
as a
this is what
father,
we
you walk in the room and your son being presented something, you want to know what's the catch. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Majority of the time.
yeah. As long as they're gonna get paid well, that's all the women want to really know. As long as he gonna be set, you know.
And make
Yeah.
sure most parents, which some people said about Jalen Daniel moms, is she needed a job. They say she was working on campus,
She was doing what?
working on campus at Arizona State. Rumors said she was working on campus at Arizona State.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. She maximized the opportunity. I mean, she was the wherever she needed to be to make sure her son was successful. They made the right transfers when he initially left Arizona State and went to LSU. Remember, there was a question whether or not he was gonna win that job.
Right.
But he did. Made the most out of it. He been doing pretty well with Washington. So whatever guidance she giving him is working. You know.
Maybe they feel like the men ego might step in too much. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they were saying
Like
the same thing about Ja Morant dad too.
yeah, John Morant be feeling like he probably feel like, look, y'all ain't gonna be able to handle my. I don't want y'all handling my son all type of ways. I know how to handle him. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. I know him. Type shit. So that's what men do a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of pushback. You know what I'm saying? Most women know how to read between lines and stuff, so they can see it when
Now
the
it's just
mother.
easy. It's easier to talk to them women, man. That's it. To talk them into the deal. The deal get done as soon as your mama in it. The deal get done. She come out. We got it. We got them. You know what I mean? And nigga be like, cool. You know, shit. Mama can cook. Mama got the house over. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You always can depend on mama.
Feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Feel you on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. All right, we can get into some NFL talk. Y'all done seen them boys bucking? Who that was? The Cowboys and the Saints
Yeah.
going at it. Like it's
That's
too hot
good.
for that shit, bro. Like let's get this shit over with. Like what we doing?
That's That's why it happened, because it was too
That's
hot.
why it happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
exactly why
shit,
it happened.
they don't be understanding that shit affects your mind sometimes. Like, hey, bro, hey, I'm tired, bro. Come on now.
Yeah.
For real.
You bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Be too hot out there,
It's
bro. Them boys.
it's good for the promo for the league about to come in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas is like, maybe we're gonna get some good competition now. You know, if niggas acting like that in practice, you know, game time got to be good. You know?
At least preseason.
Yeah.
That's when it's gonna happen. You know.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's that's every fall camp I ever been in. It's gonna be some fights. For one, guys out there striving for their job, trying to make it, trying to make the team. But then also that heat factor into all the other frustration you're dealing with. It's something bound to pop off. You know.
Yeah. Ego. Everybody out there talking loud and shit. You know what I'm saying? One-on-ones is gonna start all that shit
Especially
anyway.
if you that one trying to make the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You might be close to that chop block. Like, damn, bro, they got me on the six depth chart, bro. I got to make shit move here. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody want to get beat and then hear all that shit. You know, from getting beat or either, whatever. I don't want to hear that shit, and it's hot.
So my boy Mark Leasy sent us they on the message group with the thing. Shoot, actually, let me pull that up right quick. So
Yeah.
the most valuable teams in the NFL right now.
Uh-huh.
Number one valuable team is the Dallas Cowboys.
Uh-huh.
But I think fewer teams on here has won ships in the last few years, and the Dallas Cowboys is still making more money. So, is it more about the money, or is it more about the ships?
Money. I mean, it depends on who perspective we talking about. From an ownership perspective, it's about the money. You know, from a coaching or player perspective or fan perspective, it's about championships. You know, so because the owner care more about the money because he's the only one to profit from it. You know, a lot of the players don't
Okay. You
care
say
about.
that, Joe. How you judge football? By championships or by who goddamn make it this shit notable?
It depends what role am I playing. Am I just a fan or I'm a potentially that could be
You Joe, you a fan.
okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
You watching it because you watching it because it's like, damn, them niggas getting paid, boy. That them jerseys tight, them stadium, the look of it, blah blah blah. Or you watch it because somebody trying to win a game, you want to see some, you know what I mean? What's on, what you watching?
yeah, I'm gonna watch it because of strategy. You know, in terms of what the team's doing, what the coach staff doing, trying to maybe pick up something I can do, or at the same time, I'm more so I'm more of a student of the game in terms of my approach. So I'm into the chess, the chess game of it all, the mental portion. So for me,
So
that's
the
what I'm on.
glitz and the glamour, it don't matter all that shit. These niggas in the dome, these niggas
Nah.
in the goddamn, okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah, to
the
me, I
top
want to
10
see a good game too. Yeah,
the
my
top
bad.
10 most valuable teams are the Cowboys at 15 billion point 5 billion, the Rams at 12.7 billion, the Giants at 12 billion, the Patriots at 10 billion, the Jets at 10 billion, the Eagles at 10 billion, the Miami Dolphins at 10 billion, San Francisco 10 billion, Raiders at 10 billion, and Falcons at 10 billion. And if you
Now
look
you
at the
saying billion? You saying billion as in boy? Billion?
billions,
Okay, billion.
billion,
Yeah. Well,
and all
what?
these
Hey,
teams,
guess
if I'm not mistaken, have brand new stadiums.
what?
Absolutely.
It's working.
Absolutely. You got to understand they got those facilities generate revenue year round, you know?
It's
Right.
working. I guess. Hey, guess what? It's
And
about the money then.
I've seen the Dallas Cowboys stadium, and I'm not a fan, but I'm a fan of that stadium. That thing is nice.
It's about the money then. That's the answer to the question, dog. Right there is about the money, then, because billions, shit.
Yeah. With the money, you can make all that stuff happen. You know.
Right. Because you gotta think about concerts, events, and fights, and certain things like that. These people are paying for these venues. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? To
well,
use these.
well, well. Guess what? If it's making billions, and y'all be talking about games and shit rigged, if this shit making billions and shit already, man, shouldn't they just let them niggas play?
Nah.
Let's see who really win.
Just
You
like
don't,
that bill, I ain't
you don't walk in a
stepping
job and let
on
somebody
nothing
play
to
with your
that.
money, do you?
For real.
Huh?
You don't walk in a job and let somebody play with your money, is it?
Somebody, wait a minute.
Your
Say
money,
that.
money you invested. You want to see where it goes, and you want to. Sometimes you want to control how it goes too.
I'm just saying that we making money anyway. We might as well not even try to rig the game. Come on, we got to have some type of clip. We got to have some type of. We got to be. We got to be human in some certain sense. Get these people. These people already. We got billions. We can at least let them people see a real game.
If you
That's
knew
just me.
every time that the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm just using them as an example, was as good as they were a few years ago, that they was gonna win all those games they was gonna win, and you knew for a fact that they was gonna come in and win a championship every game. How much money you think you gonna win knowing that every week you bust in their head because you know Kansas City winning all the time?
Because that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that
But
let them niggas
if I
just.
can say if I can push the point and say, all right, and make it more harder and say, hey, well, they got to win by this, and this many points. And ladies and gentlemen, amp in the building.
Hey, excuse me, y'all. Coach said something about the Cowboys. I'm in Dallas, everybody, and fuck the Cowboys. I said it, goddammit. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck their stadium. Fuck all of them. Okay, they ass.
Damn.
I'm in the building, goddammit.
Hey, he come with energy though. You know what I mean?
Hey, Ed Jones making that bread though.
That nigga ain't got my money.
Oh yes, he do. I know you done attend some Eagles game while you was there.
But though you gotta think, I ain't never paid.
Oh yeah. Well, they got somebody else's money.
I ain't never paid.
He got something.
I let him get them niggas in there. That nigga got a $50 hot dog.
Cool.
No
Yeah,
lie. They got a hot dog in there, $50.
Cool. What's in that hot dog?
Shit.
Man, I don't know. It's like a combo. It's a big long ass hot dog, but it's a pause.
Steak.
But it's a fucking condo. It's like a combo, bro. $50. Man, fuck no.
Week, the other day, they said it was eating golden steaks.
Yeah, them niggas crazy, boy.
$50 for a hot dog, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm about to find it for you, Coach, and send it to you right quick.
I don't need to see that hot dog.
Coach want to see a $50 hot dog, man.
That nigga finna send that nigga a $50 glizzy, nigga.
Coach want to see a $50 glizzy, nigga.
A $50 glizzy, nigga. Yeah, Amp, you got to relax on that, dog. Don't send nobody that shit, bro.
Hey, yo, Amp, man.
Huh?
We'll jump back right quick. How you feel about Jalen Daniels and his numbers not being retired at LSU?
They should have. They should have retired. Yeah.
What gives that a reward for him? What makes you feel like that needed to be done?
Man, he had a great career there and won Heisman. I think, to be honest, I think any nigga that had a great career out of college and won Heisman, their jersey should automatically be retired.
I mean, why retire the jersey and you gave him the Heisman? And somebody else.
I mean, but you got to think, bro. You got to think. The Heisman mean you was the best player in college that year.
Yeah,
that's hard, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying he don't want to do. They talking about his mama and shit. Don't want to. give up respectfully. I'm gonna say that about somebody's mama that she don't want to, give up the jerk. I mean, I
He
don't know, man.
shouldn't. You got to think that man earned Heisman, outplayed everybody in college, bro. That's a big accomplishment, bro. It's a lot of niggas in college that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I got my trophy. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I got my trophy.
But still, man, I just feel like anybody who win Heisman for a school, that school should automatically retire their jersey.
What
Ain't,
had happened?
ain't nobody else win number 3.
But what
God,
happened most?
man.
He brings in recognition because they done had, I think, in a few years, Joe Burrow winning the Heisman, and then a few years later, Jalen Daniel winning the Heisman. So it brings notification to that school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just had 2 Heisman Trophy winners. You know what I'm saying? And they're talking about retiring Joe Brady, but they don't. Joe Burrows, I probably apologize, but they don't give Joe Burrow number out. You know what I'm saying? But Coach Joe said it a second ago. He said straight up, like, it's probably just the coaching staff, the new coaching staff. They don't give a shit. You didn't play for me.
Yeah, remember? I thinking like me.
You know what I'm saying? Some things do go
Shit,
with you.
man. Your number, you was here, you did what you did, nigga. This a whole new time. Somebody, I don't care what nigga, the nigga don't, the number don't make the nigga. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is.
They feel different. But like they said, if you got me posted all on the wall, advertising me, throughout the thing, you're making profit off of me. You know what I'm saying? You getting these products, or well, I can say products, really, these kids.
So he don't feel accomplished unless his jersey get put up in the rafters.
No, I think he just won't do it. I think he want the same respect you giving the last quarterback who won the Heisman. Y'all ain't giving his number out. Why
If it's that, if it's just about retribution. You know,
Yeah,
that's what I say. You know what I mean?
I think that's more of it than anything. Like, y'all ain't give his out, don't get mine out.
Oh, okay. Well,
And a lot of times with retired numbers, for instance, with like take Cam number at Auburn and they retire his number. Only way somebody could wear it, usually the time they got to reach out to that person could clear them to wear it, So it ain't got to be always retired for forever, but usually time there's a respect paid to the to that player. Like they reached out, Brian Kelly said they reached out when they signed the kid about wearing number 5. And at the time, Jaden, his team felt like, nah, we don't want him to wear it. But LSU had promised the kid this during recruiting. They promised them knowing they ain't giving out the number. They just promise them whatever they can promise them to get them there. You know what I mean? So that's the failure on their behalf.
All I did is dangle the carrot in front of you. You went for it.
Is the number really that important for you to wear if you going somewhere that's gonna build you? It ain't, bro.
I know guys act like it is better than. Unless there's a something deep root behind that number.
Yeah, I mean, it's energy behind numbers now. You put something on your back, you already know how that go, Joe. You know what I'm talking about? But
if I feel like this is the best spot, it's the best spot. You know what I mean?
yeah. Get you a number. If you can't wear number 5, wear number 14. They add up to 5.
I won't do that. I know if I want a single digit, you got to keep in the single digits. Now I will say that.
I mean, if you want to do that, but
yeah.
I mean,
like I can't lie.
He continued to wear 3 this year. He could have.
I can't lie. When I went to middle, they promised me a number. As part of my commitment, that was that was part of the commitment process, and them promised me a certain number.
What number you wore?
Got printed. My number all different. You know what I mean? And I had a problem with it. I wanted to address it. I was pissed, but at the same time, I was like,
Hey Joe, when you was in school, did they let y'all wear like double numbers, like like somebody on offense wore 14, somebody on defense wore 14?
Not during that time. I mean, it's commonplace now, but back then, coaches didn't.
Yeah,
yeah, because I was gonna say I didn't remember that when Jordan was in school, they let people do that.
UGA do that shit all over, my nigga.
They do it now, but back then when Jordan was in school, they ain't do that.
They ain't do that. back then. You know, that's something that's really didn't happen over the last maybe 10, 12 years. Well, pretty much every single digit at D1 got offensive guy and a defensive guy.
Because that's just because the number don't make the nigga, dog. It's the name, it's the last name on the back of your jersey. A nigga will say that. That's what I be thinking. You know what I'm saying?
See, my son in high school do that. Like they'll have an offensive nigga with 0 and a nigga on defense with 0.
Yeah,
but they got different last names. You gonna call out a different name when you call out that nigga.
But ain't no point in hell if you got a jersey with no last name on the back, it's got 0.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Freddie Ward in the comment section, man. Yeah. You say VHS, man. You already know.
Speaking of, how you feel about tomorrow?
I see y'all ranked number 2 in the state.
Number 2 on what?
In rankings.
State of Georgia?
You must be meaning the district. You must have mean in the district.
I just saw the other day, bro. Let me find that right quick, bro.
In the state?
Shit.
Can't be, bro. Can't be. It's a new staff and everything.
If brother, how ranked number 2 in the state? Malcolm X a Mexican.
It ain't number 2.
My friend.
I know the top 2 teams come from Atlanta. I mean, which they'll get their ass tore up in the South.
The top 2 teams right now is I know Buford and I think it's
North.
Probably North Cornet.
North,
after that whooping they put on Grayson, probably so right now.
They beat Grayson there. Damn.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, you know what school came out of nowhere, Joe? That damn school named Milton.
Yes. But a lot of those schools in that district came out of nowhere. To be honest with you,
they what now?
I don't even think around 20 years ago. But you know, there's been so much growth in that area up in Gwinnett County, like you know.
Yeah, Gwinnett growing. It's real big. They got
there's over 3 people right
now. You know what though?
What Brunswick High was ranked, bro?
I can't find it.
Oh, okay.
That mean they ain't right. Hey, you know what though? I still think those schools in North Georgia still get their ass tore up by the schools in South Georgia, though.
Nah, they have a chance. South Georgia be having their chance. They don't ever do it. We don't.
Man, them schools ain't fucking with. They ain't fucking with us, Camden, Valdosta, the Lounge.
Trust me.
That's what we be losing to, though.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Not late. What didn't happen is, it's too many people moved in those areas up there. You know what I mean? You could speak like, for instance, Grayson. Grayson got 3,800 kids, man. You know what I mean? Like Parkview and some of the schools, they got 4,000 kids. Brunswick High got what, 2,000?
Hey Joe, you know, Grayson come to Brunswick in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I seen that. How you think?
If Brunswick beat their ass, it's over with.
Hold on. How you think that's gonna go?
Shit. You know what?
I guess we got to see what Brunswick got tomorrow, right?
Yep. Grayson didn't impress me that much when I seen him play North Gwinnett, but it was North Gwinnett.
Let me ask a question. I respectfully, what color Brunswick High quarterback is? White or black?
He black. It's Keon Walker's son.
Okay. We'll see what's up.
Okay.
What you think they're gonna do, Mark? No. Put a number on it. How many games you got? You gonna give them this year?
I want us to do good, man. I mean, at least 8 games, 8 games. Hopefully, 8.
I'm be honest.
The comment section say, "Ask Joe who was the hardest hitter on the high school team he was on."
Yeah. Do we even gotta ask?
That's what I want to ask Joe.
We even gotta ask.
Who the hardest hitter was, Joe?
I'm gonna say this. Somebody who don't probably get recognized as much, but probably need way more credit than he get.
Dion.
Dion was fire, bro.
Yeah, Dion. I already knew what you were gonna say. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, B2 in the building.
Dion was fire.
Then
B2.
What up?
Matter of fact, I'm glad B2 in here because I can ask him and Joe this question. When y'all was at Brunswick High, who was the hardest team that y'all ever played against?
All 4
Like,
years.
like saying that y'all can remember, be like, damn, man, them boys look good as fuck.
He said that's
I
real.
don't remember playing a team I thought was just good like that. Everybody we ran up against, I felt like had holes. But as far as the toughest offense that we seen,
Bainbridge.
You know what? That's that they wore like black and purple or something like that, ain't it?
Yeah.
They were fast. I remember that team.
Yeah, it's just because of the amount of pulling and misdirection they did. It was if your eyes on the wrong place, you'll get caught up. You know what I mean? But everybody else, to be honest with you, nah.
Y'all told their ass up.
If you look at even the games we lost, look at Brookwood. Brookwood had less than 200 yards of offense, and they really couldn't move the ball. And you look at Lowndes on the score off the block punt and the punt return. They didn't drive the ball on us. They had probably less than 200 yards of offense. They got the ball at 6 and like the 9. That was the only 2 times they scored. So it wasn't nobody that I felt like.
I was mad at that game because I felt like Brunswick High was supposed to be home that game, bro. They had the best record.
Yeah, but back then the brackets worked north and south, so every year alternated the bracket you was in. And that particular year, the bracket we was in, we knew from the start of the playoffs we was going to be on the road for the championship game.
I feel like y'all should have ran the ball more. And in the comment section, say, ask Joe, what's the main reason y'all lost in state?
We got time for
it. That's pretty, dog.
It's been a lot of debates over the years on different things, but I'm gonna put it the simplest way because I don't want to go the long-winded way. We got there late. If you look at the 2 games we got to the venue late because we didn't really go through our regular routine. That was Brookwood our junior year, and we had a big situation with that and Coach Will in terms of us getting there late, and then all year we got every venue early, and there were some circumstances that caused us to get there late state championship game. So, because when we got there, we didn't have an opportunity to really go through what we traditionally did. We got off the bus a 2-hour bus ride, and when we got there, they told us we had 15 minutes till kickoff. So,
Man, y'all should have just spent the night in Valdosta the shit.
Hey, Bill smiling. Bill like that nigga ain't lying.
He ain't.
I don't know why they just didn't let y'all spend the night.
I wasn't mentally prepared.
Well, there was some efforts put in by some people who were willing to put up the funds and make sure they stay there the night before. But for whatever reason, above my pay grade, the decision was made not to do that. And but we had very as players we had very strict rules. We ain't gonna lose. We ain't gonna lose for you. But just get us there early, but Coach Will couldn't control everything, and for some circumstances, that I ain't got 100% answer on, so I ain't gonna speak on it. But we got to the game late. I mean, unfortunate as it is, but you get to the state championship game late, and we've been on the bus because we sat on the bus ready to leave, and we were sitting at Brunswick High for at least an hour and a half on the bus. So we've been on the bus about 4 total hours. You get off the bus, they tell you got 15 minutes before you feel play.
Man, y'all should have still been geeked up, man. Fuck that shit.
No, I don't know if you.
Them niggas ain't had their legs at first. Lounge got their legs. They ain't got their legs.
Yeah, they already out there warmed up. Then got a sweat in and everything. Then,
your legs gone.
Yeah. I think honestly that situation like that it don't affect the top tier as much as it trickles down to the other guys more. State championship game, that was my first game in 7 games. I missed the previous 7 games. And like he said, I don't think so. I go from not playing 7 weeks. I think I practiced 2 days. Pre-game, I might have got in 2 back pedal reps. That was it. By the time we got out there from getting taped, I think I got 2 reps in, and it's like, all right, y'all got to get off the field type. And now you go back in to come back out. But I don't think it affected how I played. It don't affect how Joe played. So I think stuff like that affects other people more than the people who are at the top of the top tier level.
Shit, Freddie in the comment, Freddie said EP said y'all stomachs was full of food from that buffet.
Tom Brookwood?
That's Brookwood.
Yeah. You know, we did everything late.
Hey, y'all ever be talking to them guys that y'all played against?
I went to school with Mike Woods. He played for Lions. And made him talk a couple times about that state championship game, man. And he's just laugh a lot about it. But Mike, they knew they was underdogs. And the conversations he had, he said when they seen the film, they were all like, "Man, we can't stop all these dudes." He said, "We just gonna make sure number one don't win the game." You know, that was the whole game plan. And their head coach, he made some comments to some coaches that I ran to over the years, and they would, they ran up on him like, "You part of that 99 bro?" I was like, "Yeah." They was like, "Man," the coach told him that's probably one of the greatest upsets ever, because he felt like if they'd have played us 10 times, would have beat them the other 9. But he was just like, particular night, it was their night. It was their night.
And I just feel like y'all should have ran the ball more, man.
We couldn't run the ball.
They keyed on EP the whole time.
You hear what he said? He said game plan was top number one. The
passing wasn't working either. I was there. I seen the game too. The passing wasn't working at all.
But their main key was EP. They keyed. I was there too.
No, to me, I always said the key to that game was JJ.
Yep.
How they were playing us is very similar to how Coffee played us. And if you go back and watch that Coffee game, we fed JJ, and they couldn't do nothing with him. And it would have been the same situation then. They're playing JJ one-on-one. I felt like feed him. And once you feed him, that'll open up everything else. But,
Boy, JJ a cooker, man to man. That nigga done go cook that man to man.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all reminiscing y'all old high school.
My nigga coach went to Willie Coochie house. He can't say shit.
Shut the hell up, buddy.
Hey, he didn't say nothing about.
I'm proud. I'm gonna say I'm proud, but I'm not ashamed of where I went to school at. Huh?
Hey, who MCA play tomorrow?
I'm not exactly sure, but I know they got a game against Charlton.
Hey, boy, Charlton hell, boy. Them niggas, they always got a good little squad.
No, they don't. Charlton both. I can tell you, Champ Bailey ain't walking through the doors no time soon.
Hey, I remember, hey, B2, I don't know if y'all remember. I remember I played against, them nigga had a quarterback named Belma Adams.
Yeah, I remember him.
Man, that goddamn white boy so fast, boy.
Yeah, I remember Belma. Belma was young when we was there.
Yeah. But he started our senior year. That's when that him and Mudcat.
Yeah, I remember Mudcat, big ass linebacker they had.
App came out like 04.
They ran a lot of
I played against them two niggas.
And pitch plays that year.
Hey, let me ask you this.
They played Long County. Oh, they played Long County at I guess they having some special event at Georgia Southern.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's nice.
That's what's up. Oh, let me ask you this. Who was a bigger rival back then? Was it Charlton, Glenn, or Camden?
I think Bronzer High and Camden was. Because y'all were two good teams.
I think it's the 90s.
Process of elimination. It ain't
okay.
Academy. Let's go ahead and eliminate them.
Yeah, sorry, GA, y'all ass. It definitely wasn't y'all.
It was a rival just by proximity, but in terms of competition on the field, it was no rivalry. I would like to say the games at Charlton County was more of that thickness in the air, that all or nothing type situation. Like the atmosphere of those games was better than the atmosphere at Camden. I don't even think that shit was close. But I think as a whole, Camden probably played us. Oh, I don't know. Camden only because it's in the region and for the region championship, basically.
Okay.
But in terms of on the field, the way I felt the games played out, I would probably lean to Charlton. Like, I think I enjoyed those games a lot more than the Camden County games.
I would go with Camden.
The Canada game used to be lit though, bro. Them bitches did
I
used
go
to
with
be lit.
Camden because
They
if you
match
look at
speed.
it, Charlton
It
didn't
was an
score
athlete.
our last 2 years.
Yeah.
No?
They did. And that's the one thing I would go back to. We never blew Camden out the way we did Charlton our junior year.
Yeah.
I don't think Camden scored against y'all.
They scored 6
Yeah,
points.
they did. My goddamn cousin Dennis broke out, nigga. I remember that.
But Camden scored 13 points the last 2 years on us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Total.
What year we beat them 14-7? Our junior?
Yeah, and they scored 6 points our senior year.
Okay.
That shit that used to be.
Yeah, Camden.
Y'all had a hell of a-
What it was 10 points or something our sophomore year.
Y'all used to beat the hell out of those
I had a hell
Savannah
of a-
schools, though.
Those 5 years y'all was at that.
And that game was like 14-10 or something.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Canada was that close
When
game.
they didn't kick the field goal, they went for the touchdown to win instead of kicking the field goal to tie. It was 14-17 or something like that.
I thought that was junior year. Yeah,
Let's see. They beat us out. All right, they beat us our freshman year.
Yes.
Sophomore year, we might have beat them 21-7 that year. And then DJ caught the game with a touchdown our junior year.
That was our junior year?
I think that was our junior year.
Okay.
And our senior year was like 27-6 or something like that.
Okay.
Well, B2, glad you got to join us. You got to reminisce your little, high school years and everything. How you feel about Jalen Daniels in his LSU situation?
I think it was a horrible PR move. Even if you didn't like they let somebody put your jersey number, the number 5 on, you won't go public and do all the other stuff, in my opinion. And to me, there's 3 numbers that are sacred at LSU. Only 3. Number 20, because it's the only number that's retired from Billy Cunningham. That number 7 is sacred, and the number 18 is sacred. Any other number, even Joe Burrow's number 9, to me, they don't have the same meaning that those 3 numbers have. And I even think the way they even do it, somebody saying like it's a certain amount of time they even wait before they put numbers in Raptors and that stuff. Even he didn't even wait that amount of time for stuff like that to even go down. So
yeah.
I know many years at Auburn, it's been number 2s on the field. So, I was like, it is what it is. Now it's no number 2s on the field because they retired the number. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like when you retire the number, that's when you stop using it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it when the kid leaves the school because shit, there ain't so many numbers you can have.
Right, and that's why some people say they don't even think in college they should ever retire numbers. You can retire. It's like, and then there's nuance to it where this you retire a number or you retire a jersey type of thing. And like some of them is like nobody else with this name can never wear the jersey number again. Sometimes nobody ever will wear this number again. And then sometimes you just immortalize that player and you put his jersey and number up in the Raptors or on the stadium, but people can still wear it. It's too many people who come through college football to be like, we can start retiring everybody who we consider great numbers. You can run out of numbers, like you said.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. You know what I'm saying? So, Am, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Freddie. It was a combination of both. The best way I can answer that.
Hey, Bill, Freddie had asked.
I see it. Did the coach make it better, or was y'all just super talented? Yeah, I think. Is he referring to Coach Will, or he just talking about coaches, any coach on the staff?
You're probably just talking about anything. You're just
I
talking
think
about,
you probably just talking about Coach Will.
Well, I can answer both. We had coaches on the staff who made us better. We had coaches on the staff who were just coaches on the staff. And then I think, say, you take Coach Will, it's like it's multiple ways I think you can make a player better. Some of them is teaching you the game, teaching you techniques, making your IQ better. And some of them was more of, I'm going to build your confidence to the point where I'm going to make you unstoppable. And I'm going to play to that. And I think that's where Coach Will was. Coach Will had nuggets here and there, on field stuff that'll make you better. But his biggest thing was making you into somebody who believed in himself more than anything, and then playing to that talent level.
Coach Will was one of the greatest inspirational speakers ever.
Yeah.
Ever, dog. You know what I'm saying? The dude deserve it all.
I never had the opportunity to be coached by him, but I did have the opportunity to meet him and have conversations with him. And a great man. Great man.
You weren't there when he took over at MCA?
No, I was out of school. I was out of school.
Shit,
I went out
nigga.
there and watch him practice and watch how he, coach and what he put together and how he put things together. And then just being around Joe and hearing the stories of how y'all, did things and everything. I already knew he was gonna come in and bring a different mindset to them boys, and and allow them boys to be good as they were when he did coach there for them.
Yeah.
Shit, Coach Will was like a father figure to us who, we ain't had our daddies around.
Yeah, he had an aura about him, dog. That was just, you know what I mean? You could just tell he was somebody to listen to.
Absolutely.
Y'all still keep in touch with Mike?
I mean, yeah, when I see him, I don't be in Brunswick as much, but Mike, Maria, all on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Coach Maria on the show, but she hasn't responded to me yet on that.
Wesley,
all
Wes is the one I wish could have like really stayed on staff or been allowed to be the guy, have more input on what we did.
NFL players returning.
I agree.
Returning to college, we got certain. I think it was like 16 players that had their agents reach out for them to have the opportunity. And some of these players are actually on preseason teams right now. They're actually playing preseason games. And there's a possibility if they get cut from the team, they'll be able to go back this fall and play. So how y'all feel about those players doing that and the way things are moving with that? Because I feel like if you open up this door, something else can open up too.
Man, all this college crap with his eligibility, man, it's a bunch of crap. Just to keep it PG-13, a bunch of crap, man. That's the best way I can say it, man. It's I don't even get caught up in it anymore. I don't even care no more. It's ridiculous.
What'd you say, B2?
Is college football professional now, basically?
Yes.
We spoke on this months ago, and of how it's changing to that point. It's getting to that point where these are going to be employees. These are going to be, people playing to play. It's going to be pay to play. That's it. And probably not going to even be there for education anymore.
If you gonna call these dudes professionals, and you just gonna limit them to being able to play 4 or 5 years now, because I even seen an article today, they talking about Pavia didn't play. He should have another year of eligibility. And I guess people been reaching out to his agent, but they ain't never returned. They haven't returned the calls and stuff. It's like, I don't even know if they professional or they amateurs. If they amateurs, once you take the money, I don't think you should be able to come back and play. If you want to call these dudes professionals, you're going to give them years, and they got so many years to play no matter what, or 5 and 5 like they doing now, or it's whatever. I don't know. I'm the biggest fan of it, but whatever.
Man, if I'm a third string NFL player, I already know I ain't really finna be. Yeah, I'm finna go get my stock up a little bit, and probably get paid a little more than what I was drafted for. I mean, I see you smiling, Joe, but that's real though, right? You know what I mean? Might as well go get you.
I mean,
Go
I'm
get
sure
your
that's not
stock
some of
up.
them thinking. You can't say that's not how some of them are thinking.
You should have never left
You
then.
know, I have the opportunity. You're right.
You right. You right about the never leaving part, but
Right, because
fuck it. I
most of these
thought
players
leaving was gonna get me a check.
No,
I thought
most
you
of these
knew.
players get their stock number at the before they even enter the draft. They already know sometimes there's a possibility that they won't get drafted.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying. Hey, listen, I'm third string. I'm practice squad. I'm going back.
Man,
Especially
shit,
practice squad. What?
man, that shit's stupid, man. And that's next. Now we're gonna see a headline next. LeBron going to Ohio State.
Why would he do that though? That's the
Because he's
difference.
eligible. He got
how?
eligibility.
Because he's eligible. He ain't had no
Yeah.
college.
He might be at Villanova next season. He might
He ain't have no college, nigga. That nigga
dual
eligible. Man.
enrollment. He might do dual enrollment. He might be working and go to school.
That nigga finna go win a national championship, nigga. So he can be the greatest.
I play with both of my sons, college and professional.
Hey, that shit, that would be funny. He go to Arizona with.
So he at Villanova. I thought he went to Villanova. No,
Nah,
that was
Nah.
a joke. I think that was a joke.
Oh.
But think about it, y'all. You on practice squad though, bro. Come on,
What's
man.
I feel you
First
paid
part,
more.
what, $1 million a year now?
I can think like that.
What'd you
I'm
say,
with
Bill?
D2, bro. If you don't took that money, fuck no.
Yeah.
Go get some more
$1
money.
million now.
You act like you ain't gonna get no more money if you go back.
But if you don't took the money from the NFL, bro, and if you don't got an agent, you shouldn't be able to go back to college, bro.
If they let it happen,
Well, some of
Well, they got
these
agents in college
players
now.
got agents.
Well, I mean, then if they got agents in college, they got NIL in college too now.
what if you thought you was ready but you wasn't? What if you thought you was ready but you wasn't? Go get you another year or two. You know,
Man, you know damn well you weren't ready when your ass was in college. Niggas be knowing they ain't ready.
$13,000 a week to be on the NFL practice squad for 2 years or fewer credited season.
that ain't
I'll
shit.
take that. I'll practice for 13,000. Nigga, light me up. Fuck it.
That's 247,000 and 500 if you make it through the whole season. If you're a young dude in that situation.
Hey, compared to going back to that NIL, they talking about giving you about three mil. Come back and play and shit. You gonna go back? You practice squad? You going back? It's simple math, dog. Nigga will go back if they don't feel like, man, they ain't paying me no attention. I'm here getting other niggas better. Let me go get my shit together, dog. Let me go grab. You know what I mean? Y'all can't. I'm just speaking like maybe how one of them think. You know what I mean?
I can't argue.
Of course, do that same team hold their rights if they do it? Like the dude from that I sent you with Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah, but Cincinnati, the kid from Cincinnati, he's going to be an actor. He's going to do a film. He's leaving football to do a film. But they're going to keep him as a player
because they pay more.
I think that works in the film game though.
Huh?
Well, I don't know. Well, because he's on the active like starting roster, or he just on the team.
They retain his rights.
So if he comes back, so if you want to play football again,
he has to go back to the Bengals.
Man, all this some stupid shit, man.
Well, you're only gonna shoot a film for like 2 to 3 months. So
it ain't crazy, Amp.
I think they want to guarantee him a job and him an opportunity just in case it doesn't work out. Because next season they can cut him if they don't want him.
Practice squad, bro.
That shit crazy, man. Nigga ass talking about they ain't ready. Then you go back. Oh, I'm ready now. I'm in college. First day of practice. Tell your fucking Achilles.
You can do that in the league. It was gonna happen if it was gonna happen.
Still getting 13,000 a week though. So Achilles, baby. But on the sideline in my NFL sweatsuit, nigga.
You gotta be at practice, bud.
So you rather just be in the NFL and just to say you there. No tick though.
Oh well, you get sideline privileges though. You be on the sideline in your street clothes.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
On crutches.
Nah. To me, it come down if I'm in that situation, and there's like be on the practice squad with the Ravens when I came out, or go back to Vandy. What's the dollar exchange? Like you said, if it's $250 to $3 million,
shit. Go back and do 2 years, right? Or a year.
You got eligibility for 2 years. Why not?
Go back and do 2 years and then get your bread up. So when I come back, you know, shit.
When you come back at 28.
Yeah, you'll come back at 28, and nigga, you're gonna be on the practice squad just making $15,000 now instead of that 13.
You might not be practice squad. You might have motherfucking got your stock up.
Hey,
like
but you just went and stacked your bread up. Hopefully you did well with that $3 million you just picked up.
Now you're gonna be old. By the time that hell, you're gonna be ready to fucking retire from the league.
Nah, bro. 28. Nah, bro.
Shit.
That's the prime of your life, bro. 28.
Man, one of them goddamn young ass niggas light your ass up full speed.
Man,
that 28 gonna show.
Man, you go all the way to about 37, Amp. Come on, dog.
Hell no.
He was what, 40?
F&D's like 36.
Hey, no.
Look at that nigga right now. Ain't doing shit.
Man, that nigga's still a good receiver, bro.
Yeah.
Tell them what they told you at 26.
You didn't make a team yet. Something must be wrong with you. And by this time, you too old.
At 26, brother. That's how it works.
I'm trying to tell you, he's 28. Nigga, you on.
But you got $3 million. You done did what you needed to do.
Yeah, that's why you need to go home after that $3 million. Nigga, you an unk at 28 in the league. You see Slay got the fuck out of there.
You can't go do 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. You still got 2, 3 years.
Shit over with. Man, that body don't work the same, dog. You ain't that body don't work like you was in high school.
I don't know, Amp. 28 though, bro. Your mind
telling you that.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Your body gonna show.
Nah.
Man, you know, I mean, the ice packs you gonna have, nigga. You finna have ice. Nigga, the price of ice pack finna be high as fuck fucking with you.
Crazy. I don't know. I see
Cam Jordan. How old is Cam Jordan?
28 ain't old, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. You still dunking basketball at 28.
But you 28 in basketball different from football. You getting your body hit.
You wear more on your knees in basketball than you do football. You get down, sit. You know what I mean, my nigga? You get time in between shit, my nigga. Basketball, you steady. Come on, what you talking about?
Man, football, you damage your body more in football. You got to think. You been getting hit since little league.
You said knees, bro. We said knees. You talking about?
I'm talking about body. Period. At 28.
No, you said knee. Body at 28, my nigga. You should be a fit man at 28. If not, you just didn't take care of yourself, bro.
That lead differently. You play too much. You play too much of that college on PS5, man.
I've been a 28-year-old nigga before. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Dog. Everybody been 28.
But you ain't been 28 in NFL though.
Yeah, but dog, I see plenty of 28-year-olds in the NFL, bro. Niggas play all the way to they about 30, 38. Come on, Amp.
And them niggas getting burnt.
You sound crazy, dog. Not at 28, bro.
Them
you got two niggas on here right now at 28. Bill and Joe, how you feel?
Man, that Bill, man,
no,
B2 told me he was old.
Don't you say it? Let them say it.
He done told me say he was old.
Man, you still saying it.
That hurt my dog feelings, man. That's why he on here with us saying fuck them.
B2 did say he was told that he was too old because he was 26.
But did he feel like that? Fuck what they said.
And B2 say fuck them. I'm gonna go on Cold Gryts and tell them how I feel. Shit, that's my dog. Fuck them, B2, nigga. You ain't old, nigga, and you in the Hall of Fame. Fuck them. Shit.
20. It might have been 28 actually, because I played NFL Europe 2007, and I turned 26. Then that's when I left the Broncos. But yeah, 28. They told me I was too old if I didn't make a team yet.
How you felt though?
I didn't feel that way.
But you also know it's a line to every team. So somebody already talking about, this guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. So even if he had tried to go to another team, they already looking and say, all right,
yeah. I tried. Well, you know how many emails I sent to GMs and director of player personnel about trying to get a workout? I did that shit damn every team multiple times.
I said my dog old, man.
Ain't nobody
that information was with the Texans.
So tell the ball.
Hey,
I ain't fucking with help, dog.
hold on. Answer Freddie question. It was defense without a doubt, bro. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close.
I mean, you could tell in my dog B2 voice that shit hurt him, nigga. They told him old like 28. I mean, ain't even 30 yet.
That's not the part. No. That's not what bothered me. What bothered me was the idea of they told me I hadn't made a team, so therefore it had to be something. How people think is there had to be something wrong with him. He can't learn the playbook. He can't be that good. Blah blah blah. So why should we take a chance on him? And then the GM basically was like, he's like, look, we need our secondary. We just had like the worst passing defense in NFL history. So I'm thinking, shit, that means you might as well take a shot on me. And then he was just like, we're gonna go after who the number one corner is in free agency, and we're probably gonna draft a guy high. They went after Jonathan Joseph, who's the number one corner free agency. They signed him, and they drafted a kid, Kareem Jackson, in the first round that year. So I respect everything that dude told me because he did everything they said. The bothersome part was telling me I probably can't play when I'm watching niggas on Sunday get burnt and chasing every fucking game I watch, especially one particular dude.
I know you talking about.
All that nigga got B2, fuck that nigga. We'll whip his ass on him.
I was like, I don't give a fuck. I know I'm better than this.
I know what you talking about.
Every Sunday, this nigga chasing.
What number he wore?
He wore number 22.
What team he was on?
The Saints.
That nigga ass. Whoever was number 22 on the Saints, nigga, your ass.
Yeah, ass.
Hey, too.
Huh?
Hey, look what Freddie put.
I don't know who Freddie is, but Freddie must don't understand. We caused matchup problems. Period. They couldn't block. Full disclosure. If we scrimmaged and Coach Will said, y'all can't blitz, okay, it was competitive. They might win one or two of those type matchups. But when Coach Will, and when it was like, y'all play what y'all play and we going to do what we do, it was domination. And it was because of matchups. We could match up. We would do this. Joe going to come down from safety. He going to go get Marty. It's a wrap. I'm going to move over wherever JJ go. It's a wrap. Now what they going to do? They can't throw the ball at this point. And now when we send the house, they couldn't block us up front. So it will be complete and utter domination. And there's not one dude on offense who won't come in and tell you anything different.
Freddie say cap, nigga.
Freddie, I don't know Freddie, but tell him to put the pipe down.
Hey, my nigga Freddie, man, he from 4th Street though. You know, he said, you know what I mean? 4th Street Freddie, man. That's my dog.
Man, Freddie.
Man, go to sleep, Freddie, man.
Yeah. I don't know what part you think, Cap. But tell him to go find anybody who can tell him otherwise.
Blue Death, right?
Yeah. Listen, hold on. It was one. The newspaper came and took a picture and said, "This is the number one such and such in the state of Georgia." They did not say offense.
Hey, B2 was that nigga? Was that nigga you talking about named Tracy Porter?
No, it was not Tracy Porter. No.
Nah.
Damn.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, before Tracy.
The offense was cold though, my nigga. That nigga Roosevelt. That nigga Roosevelt was cold, nigga.
He was. Listen.
That nigga was cold, boy.
Ernest, JJ, Shad, Roe, Marty, they were all cold.
What about Bambi?
Bambi could make plays here and there too. He'll
right.
surprise you.
Yeah.
But the problem is this: as cold as any of these dudes are, take the not JJ, but take Ernest and Roosevelt. If you can't block them up front, what are they gonna do? Take JJ, me against JJ. Listen, I'll be the first to tell you, guarding JJ every day in practice helped make me who I am. But it was not. It was not a day. It was not a day where I stepped on that field and was like, I'm in trouble because I got to guard JJ. I could listen. There was not a I could guard JJ and would have no fear.
Yeah.
Because what he
Bill, you was a two-way player though. So
Huh?
you know what I'm saying? You're a two-way player though. You know what I mean? You know what you could do to somebody, they probably couldn't do it back to you if you went on offense. I thought you could have ran the ball too. I'm like, Bill should have been running back too.
Tell him why he naming players. Name some no defensive players.
Yeah.
B2, who was your hardest wide receiver you had to guard in high school?
JJ.
JJ?
Yeah. There was no receiver I played against on the opposite team where I was like,
hey, he don't believe you, Bill. He say, man, come on now.
Tell him to find anybody who can say otherwise. That's all I got to say. Find one person who can say. Joe sitting right there. Did he deny anything I just said?
I
got a question for these two. Who got the fastest 40 time at Brother High?
Ever?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Trav was pretty fast.
He was.
Trav was pretty fast.
That nigga Jamel, but they were fast as fuck too.
No, that nigga Bill was cat too though. That nigga Bill was up.
The fastest two clock times while I was there was Bill and JJ.
Yeah, Bill and Jay.
At 4.27.
That flying, boy.
Yeah.
That nigga
Bill did his 4.27 in Atlanta at a camp in Atlanta, and then JJ did his at I believe at Florida State.
Yeah, he ran 4.28 at Florida State. Shaw ran 4.3 running Florida State.
Well, imagine, boy, he got a quarterback running a 4.3. God damn.
That nigga JJ was speed too, though, bro. JJ was pure speed, dog. Pure speed, dog. That nigga was talented too, dog.
Fastest person I seen, of course, Joe don't know my cousin Dennis. That nigga there, Dennis looked like he flying, dog.
Yeah, Dennis is probably the fastest I've seen. With my own two eyes.
Dennis ran a 4.16 at County.
Yeah, he was fast. He was fast like that, bro. Like Dennis' problem was
he had asthma.
You know what I mean?
B2.
Yeah.
You got a game tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Freddie, what you got to understand, both of them ran at the same time, brother. So, the 4.2 don't look like that fast when you run the 4.2 too. So.
What it look
I
like
know who Freddie is. It's obvious Freddie don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Y'all, you feel like y'all gonna win tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we're going to by at least 50.
Hey, next week. Hey, they lose by 40. Don't say that.
Oh, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'll be on Max Prep. I'll keep an eye on it. See what,
I gotta get ready to lay it down, fella.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wish y'all boys good luck tomorrow for y'all games in Brunswick High, Glen Academy, Camden, McIntosh, Long.
Glenn. I think Glenn's playing now.
JT, make a prediction on Brunswick Camden.
Ain't no game tonight.
Huh?
Is it?
Yeah, Glenn is playing tonight.
Is? I don't know.
Well, good luck to them boys today.
No. What you got for Brunswick Camden?
Glenn do play tonight. Huh? Who for Brunswick High?
Brunswick Camden, what you got?
Who's been the better team the last few years?
That nigga Freddie say, Joe, stay out of it.
Both teams got new head coaches.
Hey, I just had a witness it.
Both teams got new head coaches?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Brunswick High the edge. You know.
On Camden?
Yeah, they play in Brunswick. Lisa, who you got?
I'm going Brunswick, dog.
Give me a score though.
But
yeah, coach, you gotta give a score.
What did the coach from Camden come from?
Brunswick win by
County?
By 9. Brunswick win by about 9.
How well Appleton County been the last few years?
I think he got a state. I think he might have won.
He got a state championship?
Yeah.
Okay. Appleton County and Camden though.
My point exactly.
So you come into a different thing. I feel like y'all new coach probably has a better coaching resume of where he's coming from, as far as.
No, he come from a small school too.
Where he come from?
Cook
I
County.
thought he came from Coffee.
Cook.
Cook. Oh, he came from Cook. Oh, damn. Good luck to y'all both. I think Brunswick High can pull it off. And be honest with you, I'm probably giving them the edge because I know more people at Brunswick High than I do at Camden. You know what I'm saying? So I won't be surprised if I got a family member or something on the team.
What you think, B2?
I'm rooting for McIntosh 100%. I hope they beat the shit out of Long because I do not understand how Long County football program is better than our football program. Right now. I don't understand it. Like, it shouldn't be like that. But hopefully,
You got Brunswick County, B2?
Man, I ain't going against my Pirates.
How much? What they gonna win by? I said 9.
I mean, what I heard about Camden, how they looked against Bowles, we might win by like 20.
I'm going 23-7 Brunswick.
You going out there tomorrow?
How he gonna go out there? He got a game.
Oh, that's right. You do got a game.
I got Brunswick 21-14.
By a touchdown.
Well, we're gonna see we're gonna see how it come out.
We all gonna be mad as fuck Thursday, and Brunswick High lose 42-6.
We're gonna go ahead and close it out. NIL rankings.
Six people call for what job already?
Players going back to college. The sports world is changing a lot. The question is, are they changing, making more sports better, or they're changing, or just changing to prove it? You know my motto: don't bring the feelings, bring your takes. So if anybody got anything they want to comment on what we talked about today, just feel free to leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. See us every week. Football season about to kick in. Got college football. Well, week 0 starts next week. So we got a little something. And then we got high school starting tomorrow night and tonight. So we should have some good things going on. So hopefully we ain't having no brawls like we had last year with Brunswick and everything like that. Hopefully everybody got their heads together.
Why you got to say that, bro? Why you got to say that, dog? That shit old, dog.
We'll sneak this. Bring us
dog.
So, like that. So, good thing. So, y'all boys have a safe weekend. Have a good weekend and be blessed. Peace.
For sure.
Yes,
All right, y'all.